If you want to see how I made this quick and easy chisel shelf made out of an old pallet board, then sit back and relax for the next couple of minutes and I'll show you how it's done. To make my simple chisel rack holder, I've decided I'm going to get a board that's 24 inches long. I'm going to put some L clamps on the ends for the first inch. Then I'm going to measure in 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, and this will be centered in the board. And then what I'll do is drill holes to put my chisels down through that. So because my chisels are about a half an inch here and about an inch wide there, what I'm going to do is I'll make a 1/4 inch wide hole here, and in the middle I'll do a half an inch. So when the chisel goes in, it'll go right up to that hole, and then this part will be wide enough to get down through the hole. So we're going to do that all the way across. I have 10 different chisels, so we'll be able to put all 10 there. So the first thing we're going to do is find a board, and then what I'm going to do is I'll mark out everything, and when it's marked out, before I drill any holes, I'll show you. So I've marked my board 2 feet long. I'm going to run the board on my table saw. We'll clean it up on this side and clean it up on that side. I drew a line down the middle, marked it every 2 inches, and then what I did is, let's say this is the 1 inch wide chisel. I marked where the center is, and I've made an opening that's 1 3/4, which will fit this plastic cap. And if worst comes to worst, I can take the cap off to put it in and out. So I'm going to now take it out to my table saw and drill press. I'll cut the board. Then I'm going to drill a 1/2 inch hole here, 1/4 inch holes here, and probably with my jigsaw I'll just clean it up a little bit. And that should be all there is to it other than the bracket. So let me get those holes and boards cut and I'll be back. So I've now did a 5/8 inch hole. I did a 1/4 inch holes here, and then just use my jigsaw just to open it up a little bit. These two, which is a 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch one, should fit without me opening bigger. And again, 1 inch, 3/4 inch, and so on. And then when they go in, they'll just fit right down in the hole like that, and then the top of it will fit there. And I'll show you in a second when I have that done. Now what I'm going to do is on the back side, since I'm just going to put this on the wall, I'm going to take these little L clamps and I'm going to put it there, and then I'll just take some of these screws and put it there, and then screws into the wall that I'm going to put it. So when it's finished, it'll just hang, and then the chisel itself will fit inside and then just hang down like that. So if I want a chisel, I just have to pull it up. So I'm going to get these L clamps on now, and then when I get it up on the wall, I'll show you the finished product. I've got my L brackets on both sides, and this here obviously is where it's going to be screwed up into the wall. And I think before I put it up on the wall, I'm just going to give this whole thing a quick coat of white paint, so just so it looks a little bit better. So I'll be back when it's up on the wall. My chisel shelf is now painted. I just gave it a quick coat of white paint. So my next step will be to put it up on the wall and put my chisels in. So there we are. My chisel shelf is now finished. I've got all of my 10 chisels into it. It's good to paint it. I've screwed it onto the back of my wall here, and as you see, there's what the top looks like. And when I need a chisel, I just have to pull it out and I can use it and then put it right back in. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video. It was fun to make. It's now I can at least find my chisel, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends. Thank you, and bye now.